Hey guys, it's Miss Smith, and I am going to show you two very important websites that we need to bookmark on our Chromebooks that we're going to use all year long. And then at the end, I'm going to show you a couple of other resources that I will probably give you links to throughout different lessons during this school year. But it would be nice to go ahead and bookmark those as well, just in case I assign it as something you can do on your own or something you could do for fun. So you have access to it all by yourself. Okay. So the first website that I really want you to pay attention to, I'm going to show you on my screen how to do this. And then I'm going to show you how to bookmark it. Now there's several different ways you can go about bookmarking both of these things, but I have found over the last few years that this way is going to be the easiest, but it takes a lot of guidance for me to walk through the steps with you. So I thought this was the best way to do that, is to record a video of how to do it and showing my screen. Okay, the first one is our science website, and the second one will be our social studies website, because those are the two subjects I will be teaching you this year. So let's get started. Okay, the very first website that we will go to is knoxschools.org, and you should have a saved area on your screen of bookmarks already pre-downloaded by Knox County, just like I do here. And if you don't see it, just go to your address bar here and type in knoxschools.org, because we are an organization, so it's .org. So once you get to knoxschools.org, you, because you're a student, are going to go to departments. Once the department page loads, you're going to scroll down to the letter T, and you're going to click on the link for textbooks. Now, this is the only way you can get to your science textbook link, unfortunately. We are going to click right here in the middle where it says click here for online textbook access. Okay. And we're here. This is the page we are going to bookmark, because this is unfortunately the only way you can access it. If you try to bookmark the McGraw-Hill page once we're inside of it, it won't work anymore. It will automatically send you to the demo site, and that's not what you need to be in. You actually need to be in your account under your username. And this is the only way that I have found that you can do that with Knox County. So we are going to go ahead and bookmark this page. Notice my star is already blue because I have this page bookmarked myself. So I'm going to click off of that, or click on it, excuse me. I have retitled mine textbooks because that's where I find textbooks. So you can retitle yours textbooks. You can retitle it science if you want. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Science, and you can add text. And then we're going to keep it, actually, I'm going to move it to the bookmark bar. That way we can see it up here along our bookmark bar where all my other bookmarks will be. Okay. And then I'm going to hit done. And notice it's still blue, it's still highlighted, and I want that. Now I'm going to move mine because it's newer. It's going to go at the very end. I'm going to move mine to be up here besides my social studies one. Okay. So now if I click back on this bookmark that I've just created, takes me right where we are, or where we were. Okay. McGraw-Hill. Always think of science as the red little square that says McGraw-Hill Education. Okay. Once you click on McGraw-Hill Education, now mine isn't going to work because this is under the students. Yours will automatically go to your account. Mine automatically loads for my teacher edition and what I would see under your student edition for 5th grade. Yours should automatically load to where you can access your student account because it's based off your student ID number and password. And it should be preloaded. It should be where you can just say log in. It may be where you click on your picture or the picture of the Inspire Science to log in. I can't really remember 100%, but once you're logged in, you will see your name. And if you don't see your name, let me know, message me. Okay. All right, so we're there. We do not want to bookmark this page because like I said before, if we bookmark this page, it will automatically send us to the demo site every time, and you won't be able to access any actual assignments or test assignments that I have within your account, okay? All right, now that we're done with science, we are going to go to Google. I'm going to open up a new tab. And our social studies curriculum is called Gallopade. So I'm going to type in Gallopade. Whoops, misspelled it. Now mine has Gallopade teacher login. Yours, if you just did Gallopade, let's see what comes up. I'm going to scroll into where, not this site, because this is where they want you to purchase their items. We've already purchased it, so we don't need to do that. I'm going to scroll down to where it says Login Gallopade Curriculum. I'm going to click on that. This is what your page should look like. Should look just like this. It should have the options, students, teachers, and maybe some multiple others, okay? But most importantly, it should have the option of student and teacher, okay? I want you to click on the student login. And this should prompt you to use, you can use Microsoft. It may be preloaded with your student number and your student ID. But one thing I want to show you, let me go to my Word document here. Okay. We have gone to that website. We just did that. Your example of your login would be S for student, then your whole student number at student.knoxschools.org. Okay. This part right here is super important to put student in front of knoxschools.org and a period. Student.knoxschools.org. Your password will be your first name and your last name, those first two letters of your first name and your last name capitalized. So if it was Sydney Wallace, it would be SW. The last four numbers of your ID, notice those match these right up here, okay? And then KCS at the end for Knox County Schools. So again, your password should be your initials of your first name and your last name, last four digits of your ID number, and then KCS not capitalized at the end, okay? So if we go back to the website, you're going to put that in. You're going to put in S1005-492, I'm making up numbers, at student.knoxschools.org. Password, let's say it's Sydney Wallace. The last four of her number is right here. So 4593. And then I can actually show it to make sure I'm spelling everything, capitalizing everything I need to. Then remember at the end, you need to put KCS. Okay. And you're going to hit login. If you have an option down here to log in with Microsoft, do it, because Microsoft automatically knows who's using this computer, what account it's under. And since you've logged into your Chromebook under your account, you're set. Okay. So it automatically pre-does that, sets everything, logs you in, and it will verify and say, is this Sydney Wallace? And you just log in that way. Okay. Now, if we go back, you can log in, you can save that site. So I'm going to log in as myself and I'm going to show you something. I have already bookmarked this page, Gallopade Curriculum, have it in my bookmark bar, see it right here. Okay. You can do that, or you can go ahead and log in. This would be Miss Smith's version of this. And I could bookmark this as well. Gallopade 5th grade on my bookmark bar, and then I'm going to save it. Blue means you have saved it to your bookmark bar. So I would find it here, and when I click on it again, I can log in. Oh, that's not the right one. Hold on. Down here, Gallopade Curriculum. I need to get rid of that one. That one's not the right website. So I'm going to click on here as a teacher. logs me in. Okay. And I always know because it's up here under, and my name's up here for my account. Okay. All right, guys. Next, we are going to, I'm going to show you something different. A couple of other websites that I want you to go ahead and bookmark is Kahoot.it. So type that in your address bar up here, Kahoot.it. This will be a website that I may have you play as a review. This is a game website that we might use for review. You could play it as many times as you want over and over. You can, I may do quizzes on here, but I want you to go ahead and click the blue star. If you want to make this shorter, where it doesn't say play Kahoot, enter game pin here, just simply hit Kahoot and you can save that word. And that's what will be shown on your address bar. Make sure it says bookmark bar, not your mobile one, and hit done. Okay. If you hear the click clack of little feet, those are my puppies, so just ignore them. Oh, I need to hit remove. What am I thinking? Okay. Now, because I go to a different site to create these for you. Okay, we've done Kahoot. Now let's bookmark, not download, bookmark News ELA or News Ella. You may have heard it be pronounced different ways. So this takes me straight to Google. The very first one, News Ella, I want to sign in. Of course, it's going to sign me in automatically. Nope, it's not. Good. Okay. Again, you have two options. You can sign in with your Google account, but your Google account, I would stray away from that because if you have a personal Google account, we don't want to use that for school stuff. We only want to use our Knox County information. So I would use Microsoft. Make sure it's your Knox County, your student ID number. Click that and it'll automatically log you in. Go ahead, bookmark this page, News ELA or News Ella sign in, and hit done. That's all we're going to do. Okay. I have not uploaded anybody into my News ELA site. I do not have assignments for this school year yet, but I do want you to go ahead and bookmark that. All right. So we have done science. We've done social studies. We've done Kahoot. We've done News Ella, News ELA. Now go to Flipgrid. Go ahead and start flipgrid.com. I'm going to take away all those other words. I just want Flipgrid to be seen. I'm going to bookmark that. Now, Flipgrid I do use on several occasions because I may have you do it at the end of a lesson or an end of a unit where you create your own video. You create a video explaining what you've learned. If you were in class, you would do this maybe with your group. But since we're not doing that, this is something that you can do independently. But it's really fun because then you can record a video that someone else has recorded and have really good discussions about what you guys have learned or add on to what you think they could have said in their video. Hey, you left this one little piece out that may have been really important to mention in your video, or hey, I really like how upbeat you were in your video. I really like the emojis you used in your video. So it's a really fun way to see your classmates and record fun stuff. Okay. So Flipgrid. And I will also have links within certain assignments where it will go straight to your class. Or I may say for fun, hey, go to Flipgrid, create a video about what you've learned for extra credit. Could be something like that. Okay. Now, if that was the case, I will always give you your class code for you to enter in. You do not need to sign up. You do not need to give an email. You literally just need your class code, and that's it. Now, not educator. Enter a flip code. Okay. So once I have created your class, you're going to enter in a class code here. Okay. And it's like QR Z172B. That's an example. Okay. And then you're going to hit enter. It's going to go directly into your class. Now, most of you who've used Flipgrid, you already know this. The class code stays the same the entire year. Okay. So your class code is specific to your class only. All right. So again, make sure you have bookmarked up the blue star there because we will be using that a lot this year. All right. Hopefully that was helpful. If you need to pause the video anytime, go back and stop where you were to maybe go to another website. Maybe I was talking too fast. Feel free to do that. But hopefully this is helpful and you have everything bookmarked that you need to be successful for the school year. Science website, social studies website, news, Ella, Flipgrid, Kahoot. And I think that was it, right? Those are our most important ones. All right, guys, have a great day.